Me personally, I've, even doing keto after 6 months, the number one thing that you lose is your pump. I don't care what anyone says. Now, I've done studies. I've seen muscle carbohydrate stores start to replenish even when you're adapting to keto. But even with that, I'm telling you right now, you kind of get a little bit of your pump back. You never have a pump like when you're in carbs. Now, what's up everyone? Dr. Jacob Wilson here. Today I'm going to give you my top 3 keto hacks. Before I do that, if you love this content, make sure you hit that like button. If you want to support the channel, the best ways that you can do that is you can share this content, you can subscribe, and you can smack that notification bell. So listen guys, I can just remember with the first time I went really long duration keto, meaning everyone's like, oh, because before everyone does this. When you first start keto, like you quit after a week because why? You don't get a pump. You just don't feel good. But everyone's like, and I get it. Research says that, well, it takes at least 2 weeks to adapt. But I'm telling you right now, me personally, I've, even doing keto after 6 months, the number one thing that you lose is your pump. I don't care what anyone says. Now, I've done studies. I've seen muscle carbohydrate stores start to replenish even when you're adapting to keto. But even with that, I'm telling you right now, you kind of get a little bit of your pump back. You never have a pump like when you're in carbs. Now, how many of you guys have experienced that, right? And it's not as motivating, you know what I'm saying? So you're training, the whole point, like you're doing a chest day or a shoulder day, you want to see like your sleeves fill out, right? And like, oh man, this sleeve's tighter. That motivates you to do more reps. But if you don't see that and you feel small, you don't even want to train. Well, I'm going to give you 3 keto hacks to completely overcome that. Not just overcome that, but to gain muscle like you've never gained while on a ketogenic diet. Now, the first tip I'm going to give you is protein cycling. Listen, everyone says that to get in ketosis, and everyone knows is that when you're on a ketogenic diet, your protein can't be so high. You're talking about anywhere from 0.7 to 0.8 grams per pound of body weight, and some people really don't get to ketosis unless they're more like 0.6, 0.7 grams per pound of body weight. Okay? And they notice that. I'm testing my ketones, I don't see them up. Well, that's fine and dandy, and yeah, it helps you get in ketosis, but the problem is that you're not going to gain muscle as fast when your protein's that low. Also, when you're on a low carbohydrate diet, protein, higher amounts will kind of convert to carbohydrates, okay? So what you want to do is protein cycle. So what you want to do is have your normal keto days, you find that protein amount that's optimal, but 2 days during the week, up your protein. One day, at least 1 to 1.2 grams per pound of body weight, and one day to 1.2 to 1.5 grams per pound of body weight. You do that, I guarantee you're gonna notice better pumps, your strength's gonna go up in the gym, and you're gonna get way stronger. And it's not gonna knock you out of ketosis just on 2 days a week. My second tip is targeted ketogenic diet. Now, one of my really good friends, Dr. Jordan Joy, he actually did his master's degree in my old laboratory, and he did it in ketogenic diet. And when he did his PhD, we teamed up on a study that was on targeted ketogenic dieting. What is targeted ketogenic dieting? That's where you actually have a little bit of carbs before your workout. Now, what he found is that people could get away with having anywhere from 10 to even as much as 50 grams of carbohydrates pre-workout. Now me, I'm more endomorphic. I'm gonna have to be in the lower end of that. So I might be more like 10 to 25 grams of carbohydrates pre-exercise, especially leg day. That actually gives you a pump. It really does give you a pump. You're super insulin sensitive, it causes vasodilation, it gets you a big pump, and it actually gives you a brain reward response before you exercise. And we found that didn't kick you out of ketosis. If you're more ectomorphic, it might be anywhere from 25 to 50 grams. It's also gonna be workout dependent. So if I'm doing a leg day, I might be on the higher end, 25 grams. If I'm doing an arm day, maybe that's more like a 10 to 15 grams. The third hack is supplements that increase the pump. And the ultimate supplement stack that I like, and in fact, I call this the Fernando stack here. Always have this every single day before your workouts. Creatine, probably about 5 grams. Betaine, okay, at least a couple grams, 3 to 5 grams of betaine pre-workout. And citrulline, right? Probably at least 2 to 4 grams of citrulline pre-workout. Okay, so again, creatine, betaine, and citrulline pre-exercise, and that's going to really give you that pump, cause vasodilation, and really get you going. Guys, thank you so much. I'll see you next time.